Right. And yaw. Hello Shotokan family. Today we're having a live class on YouTube and on Zoom at the same time. I have many people from around the world on my Zoom on the big screen here, and hopefully many people on YouTube also joining me here in this class. Today we're looking at some part of the purple belt syllabus. Let me surprise you with a bit more today with what we're going to do. For the ones on Zoom, you can unmute yourself and ask me questions anytime. You won't be on the YouTube. If you talk, you will be in my ears here, so no big deal. We start with a warm-up, bouncing around, relaxing everything. Now we focus our cores, just focus and engage our cores and do like small bounces. Now we tense up our upper body and including our fists, and we tense up the rest of our body, even our chin and our jaws here. Hard to breathe, hard to talk, and relax again. I want you to feel the difference between tensing up and relaxing. And again, from the core, we engage all the muscles, going up, going down. And release. And again, from the core, we engage all our muscles, including the jaw. And release. Good. We continue hopping around and doing some embraces to hug ourselves here. We've already done a class before, so for the ones on Zoom, you're all pretty warm. Some of you are outside in the sun. Summer has started here too, so we don't need a lot of warmth, just a bit of lubricating our joints before we go into the first section today. Good. Now, while bouncing, we do our chokotsukis. So, if you want, you can find a rhythm with bouncing, or you can just punch without finding a rhythm between your feet and your hands doing the punches. And you can also punch Jodan, Gedan, Chudan, whatever sequence you like, chaotically, whatever comes out of your body. No thinking here, no pattern. Very nice, and relax again. And slowly stand down. So in the last class, we did some bouncing 10 times. And then we say yame, we stop and we stand still without any movement, without watching what's going on around here. Just being ready, being in the moment. We do this a couple of times again. People on Zoom, you have it pretty nicely, and hope the people on YouTube get that too. It's just bounce around, do whatever you like, and yame. Yes, no straight in yogi, very nice. Good. So let's go into a quick line drill here. First, of course, right. Yoi. And we put our hands to the side and stretch our legs a bit by going to front stance. Senku Sudachi. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. And Maute. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Maute. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Keep your head low. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Maute. And yame. Very nice. So we want to keep our head low. We want to stay low like a cat approaching its target. Now we go into next Kihon drill. We go into a Koko Tsudachi. So this is the back stance for the white belts who are in the class here. Back stance like this. We have 70 degrees, 70% of our body weight on our back. There's a 90-degree angle between the soles of our feet. So we sit down here, and here we have a slight angle. It's not completely straight, but there's a slight angle, and we sit down. We make sure we don't lean back or whatever, but we are balanced, and not something like this, but like this. Very nice, exactly. So we try to do this in a walking motion. So this is for the advanced belts, Ray. And we go into Kokutsudachi with our hands on our hips. And Hajime, ich, ni, san. Depending on your space, I have space for 3. Ich, ni, san. Mate. Here again, stay low with your heads. Ich, ni, san. And again, ich, ni, san, and yame. And great. And next what we're going to add is, you know it for the advanced belts or even the yellow belts here, we do Shotokan. So we have a Shuto, this hand knife technique in Kokutsudachi. This hand close to your solar plexus, the hand goes out and does a karate chop movement. In the end, we don't want to be straight out here, but we want to be like, have like 90 degrees angle here and no big angle between the lower arm and the hand for form. So it's this part of your hand that does the karate chop. Let's try to do this in motion as a line drill. Shotokan Kokutsudachi. We start with going out with our right hand. Hajime, ich, and ni, and san, and maute, ich, and ni, and san, maute, ich, ni, and san, maute, ich, ni, and san, and yame. Right? Good. So I'm going to watch how you do perform at home and prepare yourself for the same drill here. 5 seconds. And Hajime! Yes, add another one. Very nice. And yame. So many good points that I've seen here. Let me just focus on 1 or 2 points that I can see that are very good. So you all have good energy. All of you at home in the Zoom class, great energy. So you have preparation and an explosive movement. In Shotokan, we try to have the explosivity in the beginning, so in the preparation. That's what counts here. So explosivity coming from now, now. So the preparation of the movement can be really explosive. This makes up a very important part of the technique. And of course, what we have to see here is do not lean back here. Same thing as always. Have a balanced upper body. And the third thing that I've seen that is almost perfect. Just to reiterate what's very important. So when we're here for the preparation, we have a really very linear preparation. So we don't do any round movements here, but I don't know if you can see this, what I mean here. Going from here to here, very linear. The shortest possible way to go here, shortest possible way to go here and out again. So no round movements here. Yes, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. That looked much better. Very nice. So this linear, very short movement. And I really like the stances. So all of you really had most of your body weight on your back weight. And we see the 90 degrees between the soles of your feet were really nice. We look at another technique here. But before we go into this technique, we're going to warm up our feet and our legs. We're going to do a round of Mikatsuki Geri. Mikatsuki Geri is where you lift up, like the Soto Mikatsuki Geri, you lift up into Tsuru Achidachi and you do like this clevis kick. it's called, exactly. So from the outside, and from the inside, that would be Uchi Mikatsuki Geri, outside, from inside, outside. We do this in a quick drill. Many of you have done this hundreds and hundreds of times. Let's do this. Make sure you don't overstretch any of your muscles here. Start nicely with your body and rate. This is Mikatsuki Geri. We start with Gedan Barai Kamete. And Mikatsuki Geri. Hajime! Ni. San. And Mote. Ich. Ni. San. And Mote. Ich. Ni. San. Mote. Hitch, ni, san, mabate, and yame. Good. So we feel a bit of warmth coming into our legs here. Next, we're going to do is focus on another technique we learned at Purple Belt. This is Tagaitsuki. In other schools, it's called Kagitsuki. So we are in a Shisentai position, and we do our cross the body punch to the side. Follow me here, just from Shisentai position. Very close range, possibility to punch somebody in the stomach area below the lower ribs. Try to find top speed here. Good kime. Yes. And yame. Yes, very nice. That was also a little test when I say yame. I don't want you to bounce around, to relax too much, to show me that you're unconcentrated. Very well done, people in the Zoom call. So what we're actually now trying to do is combine these two things. We have many katas where we have this position, Haishu position here, and then we do Mikatsuki Geri, followed, for example, by an MP. We want to do this and add up with a Tagaitsuki or Kagitsuki. So again, what we're trying to do is a drill here. We start Kibadachi, so horse stance, parallel feet here. Haishuke. From this position, we have to turn, do a Mikatsuki Geri, MP Uchi, and follow up with an Tagaitsuki. Good, very nice. I think you got this pretty complex combination. We start in Gedan Barai. Yeah, actually, it's a Kibadachi Kamate. Kibadachi Kamate. Haishuke. Mikatsuki Geri. MP Uchi. And Tagaitsuki or Kagitsuki. Again, Haishuke. Nice Hikite position here. And we follow up with Mikatsuki Geri. And Tagaitsuki. I think everybody got this. And right. So on your own, I want you to practice this depending on how much space you have. There are some people out in huge fields here and big lawns. Practice like 3 or 4 before you mavate, before you switch direction, going back. So I want you to practice this and focus on what's the thing that you have to practice most. Is it the power of your MP today? Is it the power of your Kagaitsuki? Is it the nicety, like the subtlety of your stance here? Is it your upright position here? I want you to be your own sensei for the moment, and I'm not going to watch you for a couple of seconds. Work on your own, okay? And right. Kibadachi Kamaite. And Hajime. Haishuke. Okay, continue on your own. We're going to see how you perform this at home or on the beach. Yes, yummy. Very nice, very nice. And right. So there's a new combination for some of you. I mean, actually for all of you. The combination is known until the MP, but then adding the Takaitsuki takes some time to develop the skills here. Let's just quickly work on the MP Uchi. So what I wanted to do here is find a way to incorporate your hip movement. So coming from the hip, having this MP coming from the whole body is actually pushing through. So the whole body weight, you rotate around. If I push with my right arm, I rotate around the left hip here, so that the whole body weight is behind this MP here. I have the impression that some of your MPs at home were a bit weak here, so let's try this. Same combination, but focus on pushing your whole body weight into your MP. This can hurt a bit here if you really push yourself hard. Let's try this. And we start, of course, with Ray all the time. Focus on this. Kiradachi gamete. Aishuke. Continue at home. And yame. Very nice, Ray. Kudo to you at home. I say something, you immediately grasp what I mean. I've seen much better hip involvement. There was much more power in your MP. And also the good thing is the hip involvement did not only increase during your MP, but even during your Haishuke. That's something that I noticed here. Here in Haishuke, here there's always hip involvement. How can you invest your hip here? If you do it fast, then this is, of course, can also be an attack or a defense against something. Here, even here, your hip involvement was better than before. Very nice. Good. Let's go to a different part of this class. Do a quick Ray. Bounce 20 times. And stand still, yame. Very nice. Sanchin. No movement around. Ray. And we're going to go into Kata. So many of you are already upper belt levels. Let's quickly go through the Kata to purple belt. So we do Heian Shodan, Nidan, Sandan, Yondan, and Godan. Find your place to start. Find a good space where you have enough space to do the Kata without hitting a wall. Sanshin still, no wobbling around. You're ready. And right. We start with Heian Shodan. Find your own speed here. This is your kata. You do it for yourself. Find your own speed. What I do is not so important here. It's you who does the kata. And Hajime! And ha! And ha! Change position, switch your angle. Very nice, no wobbling around at home, very good sunshine. I like what I see here. And we prepare for Heian Nidan. Right. And Nidan. Hajime. Da! Very nice. Switch your position. If you've watched me, you've seen I've made an error in my Heian Nidan. Just don't learn it the way I do. But I try to do what I preach. Stay in sunshine. I did an error. No big deal, I continue. If this is a fight in real life or any part, other part, where we somehow lose the lines of where we want to go in life, we stay put and we take our error, put it to the side and continue where we want to go. This is part of sunshine. So don't do the kata the way that I've done it. Now let's go to Heian Sandan. Prepare and ready. Good. Heian Sandan. Hajime! Da! Ta! Very nice. Switch angle. Prepare for Heian Yondan. And ready. Heian Yondan. Hajime! Ta! Ta! Switch your angle. prepare for Heian Godan. Just quickly give me a thumbs up. Everybody who knows the kata, give me a thumbs up. Are you ready, or should we continue with a quick introduction? Good, so some people know it, some people don't know it yet. So the ones who don't know it yet, just do the latest of your kata that you're training for your own next belt exams. For the ones who know the kata, follow me here. And afterwards we'll quickly look into parts of the techniques of the combinations of this kata for the ones who don't know it yet. So for the ones I see some green belts here, maybe you do Heian Yandan again, or whatever kata that you are working on right now, or that you want to focus on. If you feel like this has been a tough class for you anyway, so continue with Heian Shodan, which is of course the toughest of all. Los. Find your spot for Heian Godan. Balance, breathe, and rate. Heian Godan. And Hajime! And right. Very nice Sanshin class. I'm really happy with what I see here. After this hour, you've gained so much more of your strength, being in the moment. At least that's what I see in the video of you in the Zoom class. So for the ones who haven't got the knowledge yet for purple belt kata GMAU Shotokan, which is Heian Godan, let's quickly go into some of the moves here. So we start with Rei. And then we start like Heian Sandan to the left. Let me show you from the back actually. To the left, we do Uchiuke in Kokutsudachi. And Hajime Ich. Uchiuke in Kokutsudachi, followed by Tagaitsuki across the body punch. Exactly. Now what we do is we step up with our right foot to our left. At the same time, we take our arm like this. Can also be interpreted like a Tagaitsuki, but a very slow one. Important here, if you let the drop fall here, the drop should go down until it reaches your Seiken. So no going up like this, it's always going down. And a nice, so for the Tagaitsuki, nice Kibadachi. And then we come together. This close stance, it's not Misubudachi. I don't know, tell me in the chat what's the, I forgot the, it's not Hachichi, it's not, I forgot the name for the moment. Tell me in the comments what's the name of this dachi, of this stance. Good, let's try this a couple of times. From the beginning, yes, Rei. To the left, Ich, Tagaitsuki, coming here. Same thing to the right, in Kokutsudachi, Ushiuke, Tagaitsuki, and like this. Here, important at the end, push out your hips. I don't want to have your hips leaning back here. Push out your hips, engage your core, push out your tanden. Very important here. Good, let's try again. To the left, hitch. Knee. And again, left. And right. And you continue on your own, so I can watch you work. Good job. Even the yellow, the white belts. Very nice. Yes, exactly. Let me just give me one little correction. So the third one. So first one is fast. Into kokutsudachi uchiuke. Tagaitsuki. Strong, fast. Now the third one, very slow. Slow. Oops. Losing my balance here. Slow. Fast. Fast. Slow. Fast. Fast. Slow. Explosivity. And at the end, some of you had like a horizontal arm here. If this is a Takaitsuki or Kakitsuki, very nice. But like the concrete perfect form is the arm going a bit downwards. So there's a slope even in the lower part of your arm here. So out. Takaitsuki. And slow. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Good. Come together, Yame. So for the last part of our class, right? We've looked at a bit of our Tagaitsuki here. We can even do a bit more of this Tagaitsuki. Let's try another drill with a Tagaitsuki. So what we do is we just go into Kibadachi, Tagaitsuki. Then from this position, we move around 180 degrees. So this is a step over again in Kibadachi. So this is, watch how we can do this. Here, from Kibadachi, come together, turn and out again. So one, it's always compression, expansion again. Compression, turn, expansion. So we want to have a compressed body when we turn so that we can turn faster. So let's look at this. So the focus here for the moment is on changing, on doing the stepping, and the Tagaitsuki is just like an idea how we can incorporate this into our training. We start with Rei, Kibadachi Kamaite, and Tagaitsuki Ich, step, compression, expansion, and Tagaitsuki. Ni, san. And same thing on the other side. Hitch. Knee. Stay low. San. Yes. And hitch. Knee. San. Hitch. Knee. San. Very nice. Continue on your own. Yes, nice Tagaitsuki. Good hip rotation. Good strength here. What I particularly like is that you push all your body weight into the Tagaitsuki. Very nice. Very nice. Let's do this 2 more times. Give it everything. So this is like the top of our class. Push everything into these little drills. Focus on your kime, focus on your techniques. Stay low so that your legs start to burn afterwards. 2 breaths. Concentrate. Kibadachi Kamaite. Ich. Ni. San. Ich. Ni. San. Ich. Ni. San. Ich. Ni. San. Na. Yummy. And 10 bounces. Ich, ni, san, chi, go. Rock, sich, hatch, you, chu. Stand still. On the ground. Know it's coming. You love it. Yes, we wait for some people preparing their yoga mats. And up with your knees. And we do fast sit-ups. And 3, 2, 1. Hajime. San. Yan. Shia. Rock. Hajime, push up your hips. Stretch your belly. Now I want you to lift your left leg so that your lower part of the leg is horizontal while you still stretch, push up your hip. Make sure that your hips are horizontal and down again. And the right one up. Push up your hips. Mine always want to go down, but my lower back muscles need some training too. And up again. Now, we only tap the ground and come up again with the same leg. Find your own speed, you can do it fast. Then you have to work a bit harder probably. And switch or do it slowly. And it's a different kind of work for your muscles. And don't let the hips come down on you. Just slight tapping, never let go of the tension in your lower back. And both feet on the ground. Push your hips up again one more time, really high, so that you can start feeling your lower back burning, your muscles burning. That's what we seek, this feeling of training your muscles. And let go down, touch the ground, and up again. And up again. Only touch the ground with your hips, and up again. So we go down slowly and up again fast. It's actually say the other way around in Shotokan. We do the preparation very explosively. Normally this time we do the preparation very slowly here. Touch the ground and explosive up. And up. And one last time. Very slowly up, down. And as soon as we touch, explosive up. Very nice. Let go. Lay flat on the ground. One deep breath. Now, take up your right knee towards your chest and use the muscle, use like the momentum of your leg to push yourself, to pull yourself up by grabbing your knee. Exactly. Again, let's try this again. One way of getting up. So we use the momentum of our knee, of our leg, to pull ourselves up. And once more, for the ones that watch this class, that have lower back pain, these are nice exercises of getting into a different, like getting up from the lying position. Now let's lie back again, back down again. Let me show you another one. Use the momentum without grabbing your leg like this, and then put your knee below your hip and raise up. Very nice. Turn around, straighten your gi. And you think it's over, it's not. What's still missing is, you know it, we go back on the ground, but this time the other way around. I see you're so happy that we didn't forget this part of the class here today. Find your number, find your way, do them close, do them with clapping in between, whatever your heart desires, your body or your mind, and Hajime. Afterwards, come into seiza position. Don't straighten your gi, stay in sanshin, stay in the moment. Hands on your knees. Close your eyes, mukseyo. Deep breathing. Open your eyes again. Sensei nire. Tate. Wait. Shotokan Karate family, welcome. Or actually not welcome, thank you for joining the class here today. That was a Zoom and YouTube live class. For the ones on YouTube, thanks for joining. Hope you had a good training. If you have any questions, ask me in the chat or subscribe to the GMAU and join our family here so that you can train with us live and with the pre-recorded classes. For the GMAU students on Zoom, on the monitor down here, stay in the class and we'll have a quick chat. I have time and can give you some feedback on your kata. We can look at some details, whatever you're currently working on. Let's create this community here and enjoy each other's company here on Zoom from all around the world, students. So for the ones on the GMAU or on YouTube, thanks for joining and see you soon in the next class. Stay safe. Us.